This is 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, and Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi held talks on Wednesday to boost cooperation, strategic relations and matters of mutual concern for their two countries, as well as on the latest regional developments. President el-Sisi welcomed His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan and his accompanying delegation. The Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi highlighted the growth of relations between the two countries and noted that the UAE, under the leadership of President His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, is intent on enhancing bilateral cooperation with Egypt in all spheres towards further progress and growth. He renewed the UAE's political, economic and developmental support for Egypt and its people to enable them to fulfill their aspirations for stability, development and construction. He further noted that supporting Egypt at this historical juncture means supporting the state, history, civilization and future of the country. His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Saeed Al Maktoum, the Expo 2020 Dubai Higher Committee Chairman, President of the Department of Civil Aviation and Chairman and Chief Executive of Emirates Airline and Group, chaired the first official meeting of the Expo 2020 Dubai Higher Committee in 2015 on Wednesday. The meeting covered updates surrounding the development and final preparations of the Expo 2020 Dubai registration dossier, which will be presented to the governing body of World Expos, the Bureau of International Expositions, this year, as well as a progress report on the Expo's site and marketing and communications strategies. His Excellency Mata Al-Tayeb, the Chairman of the Board and Executive Director of the Roads and Transport Authority, who's also the Expo Higher Committee member, also presented an update on the plans around RTA development work relating to the Expo 2020 Dubai site and across the city. Earlier this month, Expo 2020 Dubai launched a UAE-wide multi-experience community engagement campaign under the banner For Everyone, an awareness-building and engaging series of public activities, which will support the UAE and Expo 2020's participation in Italy's World Expo, Expo Milano 2015, which is taking place on May the 1st through to the end of October. The UAE will have a country pavilion within Expo 2015, focusing on the UAE's efforts to address food and hunger issues and duly promoting Dubai Expo 2020. The Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan Foundation has distributed aid to a further 6,500 underprivileged families in 2 Tunisian areas of Tunis and Ariana. An official source at the Khalifa Foundation said that the aid is in implementation of the directives of the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, and the follow-up of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces. He added that the assistance will reach areas which were not covered by the first phase of the programme, which included 39,000 underprivileged families. During this phase, aid will be distributed to 35,000 Tunisian families. The foundation has also provided urgent food and medical aid to around 650,000 people affected by floods that swept Malawi recently. The assistance was estimated to be about 2,280 tons of corn, in addition to a large amount of drugs and medicines. The Roads and Transport Authority and the Dubai Police are set to establish a traffic accidents management unit to help reduce the number of accidents on the road. The proposed unit will be affiliated to the operations room of the Dubai Police, which will provide traffic support during crashes, ensure rapid clearance of vehicles involved in minor accidents, ease traffic congestion and streamline traffic flow at crash sites and surrounding roads. The two parties are expected to set up a joint operations room with a tentative agreement reached to define roles and responsibilities. Major General Kamis Matar Al-Mazina, the Commander-in-Chief of the Dubai Police, was quoted in a local daily as saying that a trial application of the Traffic Accidents Management Unit in sectors of the Sheikh Zayed Road, the Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road and the 100-kilometre-long sector of the Dubai Al Ain Road will begin soon. A report submitted by the consultant tasked with studying the assessment of the proposed unit showed that the cost of traffic congestion in Dubai stands at 3.5 billion dirhams per year, with traffic accident-related jams accounting for up to 51% of the total cost of congestions. In contrast, this rate in countries with advanced traffic systems is as low as 25%. The Sharjah authorities are enforcing laws surrounding new windows and balconies for old buildings so as to help prevent a rise in children falling from high-rises. Salim Al-Suwaidi, the director of the Prevention and Safety Authority, was quoted in a local daily as saying that the Emirate now needs legislation to have landlords change the window and balcony structures in their old buildings in order to prevent further fall accidents. He added that the new measures will be enforced in coordination with the municipality and civil defence, and that they would apply on old buildings which lack safety standards, which is the main cause for a recent wave of fall accidents. He added that the new specifications stipulate that all windows must be at least 120 centimetres high and that their locks and outer openings must be modified. British Airways is set to begin its popular Flying with Confidence course for UAE residents on Saturday at the Dubai International Financial Centre. According to British Airways representatives, the one-day flight course will start at 9 a.m. on Saturday at the DIFC. And British Airways pilot captain Steve Allwright will take 2 sessions to address a number of areas of concern regarding flying. The first session includes discussions on aircraft operation, turbulence and other technical aspects of flying, while the second session offers professional advice on breathing techniques from a specialised phobia counsellor. In a survey conducted by British Airways in the UAE last year, it was revealed that just over a quarter of respondents have a fear of flying, and an additional 13% know someone who is afraid. The airline official stated that by the end of 2015, over 50,000 people will have taken the Flying with Confidence course, boasting an impressive 98% success rate. Giving more details about the course, the airline officials stated that those interested can book their place online.
When we first decided to bring the course to the UAE last year, we identified through a survey that 1 in 4 residents in the UAE suffered from some sort of fear of flying. The Flying with Confidence course was the first of its kind across the whole region, and since we launched in February 2014, we have received a lot of interest. By the end of 2015, the Flying with Confidence course will have helped over 50,000 people worldwide, and we are happy to be back in Dubai again.
And finally, looking to other news now, known as the grandmother of cycling due to her passion for the sport, Bonnie too brings her brand Liv Cycling to Dubai, with hopes that more women in the UAE will develop their interest in the sport. Located at the Box Park along the Al Wasl Road, Bonnie too inaugurated the brand's first regional store in Dubai, which will be dedicated exclusively for female cyclists. Aside from selling bicycles and accessories, Bonnie says that the store will aim to instill the love of cycling among women who share the similar passion. Speaking during the store opening ceremony, the founder of the brand expects the store to serve as a meeting point for the female cycling community, where they can interact and plan to take part in different competitions around the country. Liv Cycling, which is the female division of the global brand giant, started back in 2007 to make the sport more accessible for women. With plans to start a cycling group in Dubai exclusively for female cyclists, store operators are hopeful that more women will be encouraged to take up the sport. Commenting during the store inauguration, the president of the UAE Cycling Federation added that the new cycling tracks at the Al Qadra and along the beaches should also contribute towards increasing the popularity of cycling among UAE residents.
Here in Dubai, they already have a female-only cycling club for more than 300 people. And what they are trying to do is exactly what I've been determined to do since 2008. So this is definitely a place I must put up a shop. We women are not being taken seriously at the regular bike store. So if they don't take us seriously, why not build up our own? So that's why we have our own. So not only the bike, but also the apparels and accessory is all catering because we've been neglected by the industry for so long.
For the past 2 years, we focused on local women to be part of the national team because of the races and the GCC and the Arab Championships. It's actually for the past, like, as soon as the new federation took over, we focused on women. And if you see now, if you go out in any ride during the Friday ride, it's like huge comparing to the past. But we are focusing on women, especially locals here in UAE.
The new store comes as good news for professional athletes, such as the UAE women's cycling team and women's-only cycling groups, such as the Velo Vixens. Emma Woodcock, who is the founder of the group, which has around 300 members so far, believes that the store will not only bring more women to the sport, it will also play an important role in establishing a women's-only competition in the UAE.
The women's cycling community is growing all the time, and we're setting up more and more women-only rides. The idea now is that we're putting some proposals forward to start a women's series of events. We'll be looking to put on sort of sportives and small group rides for women and also competitive ones. So we're approaching at the moment, we're in the process of writing the plans and the proposals for the women's series. If you look historically at, for example, like the Spinneys Dubai 92, there has been only around 10 to 12% of the participants have been women, and the feedback seems to be that because it's on open roads, it's a little bit scary. So looking at putting on sort of slightly smaller scale events on closed roads, such as the Rack 70 that was on last weekend,